from yesterday's class? Yes? Alright. Ohio State, they all have their rubric out, 5 points. Alright, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, our goal today. On Wednesday, we had an awesome experience with NASA. Thank you guys for writing thank you notes to them. I know that they will appreciate those. We're going to continue making those connections from what we learned, and then being able to tell people and show people about what we've learned. So, excuse me, I should not hear any speaking while I am talking. Thank you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a mock one for you. I just made it up, but your guys' will be much better than mine. But here's the basics of what you need. We know that we're answering our big question. Our big question is, how are galaxies and stars related? And based on how they're related, what can we predict about galaxies based on the stars in that galaxy? So to answer this question, we're going to make a poster. We're working on our rough drafts in our notebook still. So, on my poster, to organize things, I talked about stars first, galaxies second, and then the connections between the two third. So I made 3 sections of writing on my poster, and then I have pictures to go along with it. You guys are going to have pictures. I want to make sure everyone can hear what's going on so no one is confused when we start. Sitting up straight in your chair. That's why we need to listen, Carlos. So, to answer this question, we need our words and our pictures. We can't just have one or the other because this is such a complex idea that people don't know a whole lot about. So to explain it, we need to make sure we're applying to the people who can read it and then the people who learn better by seeing it. Alright, so because you guys are awesome students who can do both, you're going to explain it using both. So, we're going to concentrate on the paragraph today. Yesterday we concentrated a lot on the pictures, and today we're concentrating more on the writing. So, we are going to break our class up into little increments of 5 minutes each, okay? So I'm going to set our timer for 5 minutes, and the first thing I want us to do is brainstorm what we remember about stars, okay? So, we're just talking about stars first. Huh? Sure, absolutely. Here's what you're going to do. You guys, yesterday, made the pictures, but today, focus on the words. Tell me what you remember from our experience with NASA, what you learned from NASA, some of the maybe statistics or like the years that they told you about, the distances that they told you about, the things with numbers in it too, our quantitative data. So, we are going to have approximately 4 sentences just on stars before we move on to galaxies. So, for my example, I had stars are large balls of gas such as hydrogen and dust. They have different temperatures. Blue stars, for example, are the hottest. They're the most active, and they are the youngest stars. An example of a blue star would be, anyone finish that sentence? What's an example of a blue star? Rigel. Good. Rigel is an example of a blue star. So, how many of those vocab words on your paper did I just cross off my list? So many, right? So, well actually I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words in 2 sentences. Awesome. So, that's a good way to get your vocab requirement for your rubric. Then I talked about red stars. They're the colder, older stars that have been around for a while and don't have as much energy. So an example of a red star would be Betelgeuse. Awesome, Giselle, thank you. Betelgeuse would be an example of a red star. So I used examples, descriptions. I could say the closest sun to Earth, or wow, I just gave it away. The closest star to Earth is the sun. That could be another sentence I could say. So we're going to take 5 minutes. I want you guys to just brainstorm, just write whatever comes to mind of everything you learned about stars from our NASA experience. I'll start our timer for 5 minutes.
What about me?
Wait a second. During that time, you are silently writing because we know that when we're writing, we can't be talking and writing well at at the same time. We can only do one and do it well at one time. So we're working on writing right now. Just whatever comes to mind about what you learned about the stars. 5 minutes. We'll start now.